seeing Juicy pull out the Yoru as per usual. Everything's pretty standard. And again, Vera's actually going to go for this ISO pick as well. This might spell a little bit of trouble for RDA here.
Oh, wait, what? Doctor's on Clove this time around. And they've completely changed up their look here because Pixie's going to be on that chamber again. But Mark L, instead of Neon, is going to pull out the Jet this time around. And Doctor on Clove. I'm not sure if I like this because I have messed around with both Clove and Omen. And in my opinion, Clove really excels in two situations. Number one, if it's a tiny map where you can be in an area where your smokes are in the range of both the choke points, right? You have to stay in range so you can smoke any side at a moment's notice. And you don't have the range that you do with the Omen. That makes it so much tougher. And another case is when you have a double controller setup. I've talked about the wall and ball combo that's very prevalent within, well, for now, it's going to be Bind because we're switching up to a double initiator meta in Lotus. But combined with a Viper, I think Clove can be a great addition to any pick. It's so hard to find value that you can hold up against the Omen pick. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So they've gone for quite the opposite in terms of how their smokes are going to operate. Astra has such long range, near infinite capability with the smoke range. Clove going to be a bit more short range, but if RDA are going to plan to flush the site altogether with the Breach and with the Jet, I don't really see too much of an issue there. It's just their rotation capability and maybe their faking capabilities might be a bit hampered, but we'll have to see. They're cooking up something new and we're finally seeing a Clove to the final day of groups out of all things. Oh, there's Markel. He dashes right in, takes out Vera as well. Good headshot to start off, and now they don't have to deal with that ISO shield anymore. So they are really strong-handed onto the advantage here. Doctor's going to hold onto Garage, and Juicy is going to be backed up by his teammate, Styron here. Over to the side, checking Gong. Oh, but the shot comes through. It's a good wallbang. Markel goes down. There's the flash coming through. It's way close range, but Jansen does not win out that fight. Grumble wins it out instead. Sube finds that kill as well. There's the second one coming in through the smoke. Wayne is knocked down a little bit from the vulnerable, but look at the headshots coming in from DSG, and they somehow win it out. 2-on-3 into the entryway of B.
Well navigated there from DSG. Whoa, he's already dead, Wayne. Calm down. Well played from DSG. Secure that round all across the board. For RDA, I think the biggest issue with this team comp is when they start to head in towards their defense, right? Because a very powerful play on attack is essentially being able to smoke off one end of the map. Like if you're on the attack here, you smoke off the top of that A long area, or you smoke off the top of the C long area, and it's so hard for the attackers to have confirmation as to what you're doing with your game plan. And with the Clove in play instead, it's going to be a lot harder on the side of RDA, but they're already blitzing in towards A long already. Look at this. Juicy, he's going to be posted up to the backside here. Meanwhile, Fixie, the lurk, actually gets caught out by Styron and Vera. He's going to be good for the flank as well. Juicy finding two. That's going to be a spike going down here. Double swing comes out, and Juicy and Vera are going to be collecting both of those kills.
Bulldog doing good work this round. A lot of damage. There's really not much they can do up against, but they know that the jig is up in terms of what kind of buy TSG are doing with all those Bulldogs. They know there's no outlaw in play, so they're kind of safe in terms of getting one shot there. Full rifle buy for RDA. This is the true test now. Round 3 is where everything gets changed. And already we're seeing quite the early peak coming in. Look at this double swing. You have to be careful with that spacing. They don't want to line up together just like that. There's Jansen. He's trying to flash out in the open. That's a bit wild. Vera takes down that kill just for free. Mark L, he's going to put down smoke as well and push through the ruse as well, trying to catch any sort of timing into a link. Doctor finds the kill onto Wayne instead, so that's the link. That's the flank done with Vera finds Mark L as well.
And now, RDA, they're back into a 3v3 situation. But it's looking so dicey for them. A lot of utility already committed to both the smokes regenerating from the Doctor. He's going to have one to work
Looks
with.
away.
Oh, no, this timing might be huge here. Styron does choose to take it. But he's just going to be holding patiently for now. 2-0 already. They do have it equalized across the board in terms of man advantage. And Fixie is actually going to be able to get an entry here. But Styron shuts down the Doctor here. Ooh, nearly getting caught out with the opening at the door. Fixie already low, swings out here. It's taken out, but Sube is going to be good for the trade. Now in a 1v1 situation against Vera. The double tap is already going to be offline, so that means contingency is going to be all that's left for Vera. Try to play around with here. Sube suspecting that he might be in the smoke. Lays the plan for a little bit. But now he's going to be walking off the side, right?
Oh!
The crosshairs of Vera, but he turns around and catches him off guard. Sube really on fire tonight, and welcome to the board, RDA.
A bit of luck and a bit of timing delay coming in from Vera there. I thought Vera had him dead to rights. He saw the barrel, he had all the time to click, but instead goes for the whiff instead. Unlucky, but first round secured for RDA. Still in a very expensive round though. Okay.
Definitely.
On the side of this, guys, Juicy has decided to buy up the Outlaw. Good choice considering 3 of the players for RDA are running light shields, and Fixie's already taken a little bit of damage done to himself, so capable for the one-shots. And look at the dash coming in. Arrow is dealt with, so no sonar coming out through the other side. Martel can sneak right into the smoke and deal with the players towards the backside. Jansen takes out Vera, but look at DSG. They're just filling up the feed so far. Wayne and Grumble holding the site. And Styron finds a kill with the shock dart as well onto Sube. There comes the flank from Fixie. He gets a double headshot as well. But Juicy with the Outlaw against the health values that Fixie has at the moment, it's essentially an op in his hands. So Fixie has to be really careful on this swing. He can't make any mistakes. Pieing every single corner he goes around to the site. The ruse is set up top.
I have the spike.
For a one-way, but has the spike and he's gonna back off. Thing is, he might have time for this, but he has to go now. He's either gonna go choose for B or he's gonna go all the way for A. We'll have to see. Juicy's still holding. It's just waiting for a push, but it's not gonna happen just yet. Has all the time in the world to go for this rotation is Fixie. He can set up his TP. He has 3 shots on his Headhunter to work with in case his Vandal does not work out. Once for the tap, waiting for a response, but no response just yet. Juicy now onto the rotation. And into the one-on-one we go. Now, Juicy does have his clone. He does have flashes to work with. He does not have a teleport for himself. So he cannot reposition for his fight whatsoever, but he can take the fight straight to Fixie. There's the TP. It should give it away, and Fixie should just swing off of this, and yes, he does. It's equalized, and it's a very well-played one-on-one clutch against Juicy.
Now, VSG, they're going to be forced up onto towards another eco round here. Shares across the board. Bucky from Wayne, actually. I want to see what he does with this. Seems to me like they're going to be going for a default spread so far, having Juicy play solo on towards a long area. He should be setting up a TP here, I think. Oh, he's going to tuck in towards the bricks instead, and now rest of DSG. They're going to be pretty thinly spread so far. Look at the positioning from Vera, though. He's already through to the window. So if anybody walks out towards grass here, at least his corner unchecked, he might be walking away with a free headshot off his own.
Doctor has to be so careful. There's a rat around the corner, and it is Vera. There's the jump up, but he clears it out himself. The Doctor. Medical. And also the Exterminator. Grumble finds Fixie as well. Good headshot, so now it's been brought back into the 4-on-4. But gun advantage still will be RDA's way. They do have to be careful with this. Juicy's just around this corner. He has a classic in hand. Free gun, by the way. Just has to be careful. He's playing into the range. Goes for the flank shot. There's the double headshot as well. He takes down Jensen and Mark L. The corner is not clear. Flash goes out as well. Doctor has to swing this. He does. Sube finds that other kill onto Grumble. Doctor swings out even more into sewers, clearing out more rats in the form of Wayne. Styron left into the 1-on-2. We've seen clutches come out from this man. He has to find that first shot, and he does. Sube goes down. Doctor going for the swing,
There's no
but he
way.
dies out. Doctor now setting himself up for the clutch, and he does with the comeback.
Oh my god, the ultimate. Not dead yet. Is that it? Not dead yet, or is that Phoenix's ultimate?
No, what is it? Phoenix is run it back. Not dead yet is close.
Okay, right. And now,
Close one. What a close.
yeah, that ultimate, man. The ultimate saved them, but man, it should not have gotten that close. RDA. Securing the lead now. 3-2. It will have Stube's Hunter Fury they'll play with. Go contract. Could be a line from Vera here, but oh, Jansen, what a way to open up the round. Taking down Styron already. That's going to be the B-side being bombarded with utility. Vera does put the kill contract down. Catches on Sube actually. 1v1 across the wall. Vera is going to get the better of him. And Wayne from this top angle left unchecked here is going to be spraying all the players down who are just fumbling into his crosshair. And that's going to be a quadruple kill from Wayne.
Master Wayne, he's on the server. He's alive. And he's rich with kills. Locks it down. That's his mansion, baby. His manor.
Yeah. Not the hero that DSG needed, but the hero that they deserved.
3-3, and my gosh, this game is looking explosive. It's looking rapid. All sorts of things are happening. And again, this is the same way Bind started out as well. A lot of multi-frags coming in from multiple different individuals. So everyone has their turn to step up onto the stage. It's a talent show, really. Juicy misses out that shot onto Mark L. Manages to dodge away. Fixie finds the shot into Vera as well, but returned back instantly by Styron. Juicy gonna be pushed off the angle. Mark L can't really updraft onto the top there. It would have been nice for him to try for it, but no updraft available for him. Grumble is out in the open essentially. Shock Dart does not land on him. It goes deeper instead. He might go for the drop here. If he does, he will find Sube. So Jansen has to do well to try and find that kill. There's the peak coming in, but they're losing all their players. Grumble is finding all those shots, all those kills, and Doctor left into the 1-on-4. A good little flick backwards, but Styron will clean it up. 4th round secured for DSG. 3 still left on RDA's side.
Oh, yeah. Like we expected, this is going to go back and forth, baby. DSG, once again, securing the lead now in terms of rounds, but with the ultimates, RDA are going to call a timeout here. I think it's been really falling apart in the mid rounds. The mid rounds and the post rounds here from RDA, because they're making such small micro mistakes, right? Like Wayne not being cleared from the top way sooner. What else? That round where last round as well, honestly, I feel like they should have had that hold, but as soon as Grumble got those 2 kills opening up, it seems like everything fell apart for RDA. And now with the ultimates available online, Sube still has Thunder's Fury, Jansen, together with Rolling Thunder. They're going to need to shape up their game coming into this next round here. They're going to have full buys, and they want to be able to make the best use of this opportunity.
I have to see what RDA are going to cook up for this on their attack side. It would be these 2 teams going so neck and neck with each other. Such explosive plays. So characteristics, so much character for both of them, really. Styron is one off the Hunter's Fury. Hunter's Fury, however, is going to be available for Sube as well with the Rolling Thunder, so they can make an avenue into a site themselves as well. Just has to be perfect in terms of where they go. Look at the amount of aggression coming in. Mark L. Don't know if he shot out the shield just yet. Don't think so. Fixie dies out to the operator being played over in sewers. That's Juicy with the good pickup so far. Wayne sitting over here in garage, auto shoddy in his hands.
Now, round's gonna slow back down to a bit of a crawl. The rest of RDA just waiting patiently on the smoke, waiting for the pushes to come through here. They are at a man disadvantage. Choose to bite on towards his B-side. It's gonna be crazy, but Mark L opening up with a kill on towards Ver. The rolling thunder is gonna be committed towards the C-Link angle. And he has to be so careful here. Mark L stuns. It might be cosmetic, but this time around, they're gonna hurt a lot more. Wait, he has found an angle here. Oh dear, Doctor catches out Styron, but this information from Dimensional Drift from Juicy is just gonna be fed towards Wayne. And now, Spike will be planted in a 3v2 situation on towards that C bomb site. This garage area is still a little bit of a question mark for the players of RDA now. Sube not wanting to risk his chances, waiting to play for that post plan. They still have ample utility left in the bank here. A single flash and an aftershock for Jensen, as well as the Hunter's Fury from Sube. Really, only missing a single shot there, and now the spike is going to be tapped from Juicy. Fault line's going to come through. Sube, unfortunately, a bit wrong on the timing there for the Soda Dart, and it's good to tuck back into this corner.
Juicy defused it! Juicy just held it! They just held it!
That's
RDA,
insane.
Yeah, they just held it into the 2-on-3. RDA just did not respond. They were possibly waiting for the dart to come in on Sube, but he got contested and they got smoked off. They couldn't see anything, so he just held it. Oh, not like that, RDA.
Thanks. Let us hunt.
What a blunder. A terrible one to have had as well. It gives DSG a little bit more into a very, very important lead, especially towards round 9. So RDA, they're going to try the same thing again going into B and try and mess up with their pacing and disposition for DSG. But so far, it's just being traded back. Never mind. RDA find 3 so far. Doctor turns it around onto Wayne as well. Luckily, Wayne could not get his barrel centered onto Doctor's head just then. Juicy now left into the 1-on-3. He's pulled it off before. Not going to be this time.
Man. And now, RDA are one single round win again. From tying things up all together. It's very doable for them. They have the Doctor's ultimate again, not dead yet. They have the Hunter's Fury from Sube, still left in the back pocket. The buy will be a little bit shoddy from DSG. They will have the operator in the hands of Juicy still. For the rest of the members here, it's looking a little bit shoddy. Speaking of shoddies, Bear will have one of his own. We posted towards the B side, but a very early rotation now. On towards C as the rest of DSG. They try to hunker down the C and B area. Dixie's still outside the garage, being left on his lonesome here, allowed to lurk and try to find some timings here. Gets the buys of DSG though. They were able to execute right now. The paranoia, the flashes all go out. Grumble finds a kill on towards Mariel. Hunter's Fury being committed as well. All this utility being barraged on towards the C-bomb side. Sube will walk away with an entry, but Grumble from that logs position, unable to find another one. Now, what the duelists, Juicy and Vera, are going to be the only ones that are left in this round as the dust settles.
Weaponry set to 2 different extremes. One is extremely close range, the other extremely long range. Juicy with the op, Vera with the judge around the corner. Gonna swap out to his pistol, only a bit of damage done. Juicy does take out Fixie though, but nearly finds that quick scope onto Sube, but Sube shuts him out. So we're down into the tie already, 5-5 into round 10.
Whew. And now Fixie will have the operator in his hands, and I think we're going to see a way slower of an attack now. The priority for RDA should be to get Juicy onto, sorry, not Juicy, Fixie onto a nice line of fire here where he can control a good amount of the map, since that's how you usually navigate around the attacking operator, but it's Fixie, right? We might see him just entry sight and just quick scope 3 people.
That'd be crazy. He could do it though.
That'd be crazy, but yeah, like I said, it's definitely a possibility. Now the C side, the execute is going to come across that. The paranoia from the backside from Wayne catches out Mark L with the stinger in hand. Doctor trades him right back out though. Now Jansen taking out the shield towards Vera. He's stuck on towards his back corner now.
They need
Juicy, he does have the flank.
Yeah, they need to exit before Styron can face that Phantom Barrel saved over towards that lane, because all of them are just sitting there. But now they're essentially just trapped here. 2 behind them, 2 in front of them. They can choose their fights right now. I believe Vera doesn't have his double tap anymore. He's still stuck towards the back of platform, but he has to be so... Already have to be so careful here. He's prepping the undercut, and he's prepping Styron to go for the spray down, but never mind. Fixie finds the shot instead. There's the kill contract instead to come through. It nabs Doctor, and it's a good shot for Vera, but there is the respawn essentially coming in from the Doctor, so he's alive. Fixie swaps weapons. He's playing gun game. He swaps from the Stinger to the Phantom. Finds his 3K, and Juicy is on this flank. He has to fight 3 of them. Doctor dies out. There was no kill to refresh his life here. 72 HP is left for Juicy. But Sam the Clone, Dimensional Drift is available for him, and he does have flash. High-low setup towards his right, though. Rifle saved from the floor. Not going to be good with the swing. 6th round secured for RDA.
I completely forgot that interaction was a thing. I've never seen the Clove and the kill contract animation before. Interaction, sorry. And I've always wondered if you just revive inside the arena or something like that. But apparently you can instantly pop it and get back into the map once you get taken out by that kill contract.
Cool stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
All these interactions, they're really sick. So, especially with the ISO and the Clove, it's been something to watch. I've seen it happen towards ranked games, just not into a live game. Speaking of live, Fixie,
Juicy.
Alive.
Yeah, just blasting away Fixie to secure the man advantage here for DSG. Yeah, and on the last round Dav now, DSG really want to walk away, trying to tie this up as they head into their attack. They're going to be in such a good spot, actually. They tie this up 6-6. I would still say Haven's more of like an attacker-sided map because of the possibilities in the mid-round. You almost have to play predictively, just because it's so hard to properly react and play here. But Sube is going to punish Grumbles over zealousness here. Back on towards the 4v4. The rest of RDA will be walking away into the A bomb site as Lobby. All this information. Oh, Juicy. He knows where everybody is, and the rotation is going to come through here. But look at the mind games. They faked him out, and they're rotating towards C now. DSG completely outplayed. Ankles completely shattered here.
Okay. Smokes are being used to cover this spike drop so far. They have to be fast because they've essentially given away their position, and they know that this is going to be the play now. They're losing map control while they're all here, and they have to be wary of that flank coming in from both Vera and Styron. They're choosing to opt to go into Garage instead, so it's going to be a bit more of a linear hit. Flick is not going to be landed from Mark L. It's a slow walk up from Wayne, and he takes out Mark L's head. So advantage given over into DSG. Every single player for RDA are stuck towards this lane, and Styron is just around the back corner here. There is the Rolling Thunder. They do good to take out one. The swing around back takes down Styron. There's the shot onto Juicy. The TP up top is not gonna be good for Wayne. The Doctor triple kill puts them in body bags.
Switching sides.
The Doctor more like the cleaner, man. He just wiped the floor with all of them.
The morgue.
The 15-10 scoreline already heading into the first half here. Great stuff coming out from him, the captain. While Fixie and Sube, they're no slackers themselves. 12 kills each respectively. Now, DSG, they're on their attack. And I would say this is where this composition really has legs to stand on. Wheels to run around even. Because now, you can make use of the full pressure on the map that the Yoru affords you. There's so many ways that this Yoru can find angles into the holes of defense here. And for Juicy, if he can play this right, we see a massive game from him. So for the call for DSG, it's going to be executing on towards the C bomb site. Spike is going to be planted shortly. And it's going to be up to RDA to pull off this 5v5 free take.
Flash through into garage, but no contact taken just yet. Onto the other side is Doctor. He takes on both heads. Sube good with the shot onto Juicy as well. But look at DSG. They're filling up the feed again. Doctor onto the triple kill once more. Wayne, he's left all alone towards this lane, and the defuse is going through. He's off the mark. It's just going to go through cleanly for RDA as they take their 8th, and he even gets Wayne right at the end.
Boink! 19 to 10. Huge quadra kill from the Doctor here. It's a surprise that we don't see Clove as often, right? Since I would imagine Clove be picked a lot more. If their smokes are longer range, I think that's the only issue with Clove. Because the way Clove's kit is power balanced is that her smokes aren't as strong as the other controllers. But in terms of her utility, there's so much dueling power. But oh my god, Mark L with a collateral here and Fixie. Kill of his own. My bad. Don't even have time to finish my point. And Wayne now getting taken out. A triple kill. Jansen shuts it right down. RDA a convincing 4-round lead in Haven so far.
Good stuff from Mark L. Hanging the Outlaw Barrel over on the top of platform, getting a nice collat kill so he can save his next bullet for the returning swing. Good stuff for him. And yeah, I think the point I want to also bring up really quick before this round starts, because they're just blitzing through it, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
I feel like there would have been a really cool meta to have happened, and it would have been chaotic, and I don't know how people would have loved Valorant afterwards. If old Clove versus current ISO is a thing.
Ooh. Old Clove versus current. I would still say ISO's all of his power. It's just balanced around his double tap, right? So old ISO, I would definitely say takes a cake, because all that you're getting from Clove is that increased movement speed for those swings. But we don't have time to talk about that. It's going to be DSG getting themselves on towards the side now in a 3v3, a very close affair. Grumble takes down Sube. Now, we're even out back to a 2v2. Styron takes out Doctor, and now Mark L left on his own. So we've seen what this player has been capable of. And now with the Outlaw in his hands, it's going to be a single tap towards Styron. The recon dart, it will be spotting him, and now they know exactly where he is. Shock dart to tag him out a little bit. That's on towards Graffiti's Grumble, and he might just get the kill here.
Oh, that's a doable clutch from Mark L as well. Both players essentially able to get shut down by the Outlaw with just one shot in the body, but yeah, he gets pushed back. Shock dart even brings him down to 57 HP, and he just wasn't sure where the positioning was going to be. Still though, RDA are still holding this lead so far, 9-6. Guns are going to be bought up across the board for everyone. 2 Bulldogs still left over from Disguise from their last round. So we're going to see if they either go for their upgrades or they still somehow make the Bulldogs as deadly as possible. Operator bought from Mark L as well. That's early on. He is going to be hidden here. Oh, he's spotted, but dashes away just in time.
That shield saved Vera's life there, because I think that was what popped it. The operator shot. Now Grumble actually finding Big C here on that angle through the double doors in garage. It's a tight angle to weave a bullet through, but he seems to make the Vandal sing, and now this B and C side completely open for DSG trying to make a play on towards Doctor, swinging out. Ooh. Finding Grumble on the play, evening it out across the board here. It's out DSG. Going to be scaling up on towards the C side. The spike is going to be planted down shortly. The smokes are down.
Okay.
RDA.
Oh, look at the amount of utility coming through. Juicy is just stunned out of his mind. He goes for the flash. It goes up top. It should blind everyone on the other side of the box, but vision has been returned, and well, Juicy and Wayne, they're doing good to hold this. Spam comes through right from the logs position, takes down Juicy. Oh, long range fight. Doctor has to be so careful. He dies out to win instead from the Bulldog. The burst fire is good for it. Oh, and there's the Hunter's Fury. He does get it down to halfway. Position is spotted. There's that last tap. There's a chance he might be able to get this.
There's no way. There's no way. There's, oh my god, okay.
But it's
that
all
final burst.
shut down, yeah.
Whew. Gets away with his rifles as well. Now 9-7. VSG, they still have a very good chance in this. Subi now has that Hunter's Fury. I like this look. I like this look from RDA. Compared to their previous Haven experiment, I think this is so much better.
Here.
Okay. See what they have in plan or in store for the attack now. RDA are going for a very, very, very light buy, essentially. Just a Sheriff over towards Jansen, and of course, the light shields all across the board. Oh, Sheriff for Doctor as well.
Cover going out.
Stinger in the hands of Sube. They can make this deadly only if DSG decide to fill in altogether into this A side. And look at the positioning on the map. RDA are here. They're just around the corner. So once utility gets thrown out and they can close the distance, it's going to be so dangerous for DSG to try and get returning trades for this. Doctor, if he gets one more shot off, he can just res himself as well into the fight. So far, mid presence is going to be claimed by Grumble, and Juicy's going to scout out every single one of these RDA players. They're getting ready for this.
Oh, no.
Blocking him, but Doctor, yeah, he dies as well. And again, no res. He needed one. There's the shot instantly coming in from Vera. It's tracked really well, but Jansen and Sube, they bring it back a little bit their way.
Still a 2v3. It's a very tough situation.
Yeah,
RDA to try to recover here. Aldron is going to be sent out here. He will get some information and clear the rest of the backside, but again, so much you can do here against a one-way here. They force to jump out wide. Sube gets that kill against Wayne. Juicy, however, finds him, and Sube with the quadra kill actually clutches it out, coming in clutch for his team, going ham across the board. And that's going to be RDA securing the double-digit rounds.
That's disgusting from Sube. Not only is that a thrifty for RDA, that's a jump swing from this man. Taking out the first kill, waiting for the reswing, gets that headshot as well, and I thought it was done for, and he lands that last kill as well.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, like, we need to get tested next time we eat the shawarma and mama. Yeah, they put something in there, bro. I'm telling you.
So, quick little story, very quick little story. Under RDA's HQ, there is a place that sells shawarma there. I can verify, really good shawarma. It might be powering them. Who knows? Look at the Hunter's Fury. It's going through, and he nabs Fixie instead, actually. So Hunter's Fury is still going to be going through. Fixie goes wide for the swing, and he's playing around the crosshair. Vera goes down. Fixie has been so good against those kill contract 1v1s and win. Oh, he didn't manage to go up top, but he still redeems himself by getting that kill right through the smoke against Jansen. Fixie finding that kill onto Juicy as well. And look at the kills coming in. Grumble and Wayne finding those kills. Doctor managing to res himself and getting the kill back onto Grumble.
Oh my God.
Wayne, triple kill already into the round. He has to turn his barrel up towards heaven, but Mark L, he sees the barrel, shuts down and assassinates Siren from behind. A minute left on the clock for Wayne to try for this clutch. It's a 1-on-2, and he has isolated fights, but he has to be so careful because the timing is everything. And if Doctor pushes this very slow, he can bring his avenue back. But Op is spotted. He jiggles it out, swaps into the Vandal, taps the spike. And that's going to push Doctor closer and closer into the angles. He wraps around, going for that same fight again. We're going to see if he finds that kill. But the headshot angle held better by the Doctor.
Whew. Being scoreline now for the side of RDA, 11-7. They will have a couple of ultimates to them. There's going to be the Tour de Force coming up from Fixie, as well as the Blade Storm from Mark L here, and that's going to give them quite the set of ranges to play with for the side of Fixie and Mark L. We've seen both of these players, what they're capable of, and now DSG, the onus will be on them to try to answer into this round. It's going to be a bit of an eco round. The fault line is going to come through, slowing down their advance a little bit, but how far? Wayne is already with the stinger in hand as well. If anybody makes the push on towards sewers, it's going to be extremely punishing for him.
Such a risky play. Gotta love the ISO-induced tinnitus every time we get a shield up. Really love that.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, here's the Doctor. Finds that first kill as well. Jansen cleaning up Wayne as well. Wide swing coming past that smoke, but Doctor deals with Vera as well. Styron is going to find the headshot back and retrieve the rifle for himself. 2 bullets in the mag. He has to be careful not to get swung on. And he needs time to reload and reposition. There is a flanking Fixie with a tour de force. Styron, that's twice now he's been shot from behind by a sniper rifle. He might as well just be a deer.
Oh no. And it's going to be open season here for RDA. They're going to be able to secure this match point no problem unless...
Oh my.
I was about to say unless Grumble finds... Okay, yeah, there we go. Unless Grumble finds like 4 headshots in a row or something like that. That was one. Now match point for RDA on their map pick on Haven here. We talked about how they technically have a 0% win rate on Haven, but now they're coming to flip the script around. With the composition as crazy as the first one that they ran.
Oh,
hey
yeah.
man, I was talking smack about the Clove. My bad, Doctor. I am just not familiar with your game. 24 and 15 right now.
I mean,
he's absolutely on one.
We theorized the Clove coming into playoffs possibly. The fact that we see it towards the last day, I'll say close enough. I don't win on my bingo card, but close enough.
I thought the Clove would come in on a composition that's like a double controller setup, because I don't think the players are ready to adjust to the playstyle change when you're running single controller on the Clove, right? Because that's a very short range controller. It's like running Brimstone, but with one less smoke.
Oh my
The Styron, oh, Fixie, absolutely cooking the side of DSG here.
That spike drop as well past sewers, and Fixie's going to take that space. Wayne is going to be the first one to try and take contact here. Here's the drone. If he pushes past through, he has to clear the sharp corner. Mark L takes down Vera. He's pushing in with the knives as well, but shut down by Fixie. A triple kill already. Grumble is left all alone for this. 40 seconds left on the clock. The spike is not even there. Fixie just annihilates him. And yeah, RDA, forged by fire and might, they take Haven.
Yeah, and honestly, what a showing here from RDA, because I'm going to be completely honest, I doubted them a bit when I saw that Haven was the pick here, and my god, did they cook something spectacular for us to watch tonight, Lot.
Oh yeah. If anything, I'm glad this is the one that goes all 3 maps. It's a lot of storylines, right? Like I mentioned at the start of Bind, this is essentially Singapore versus Malaysia. And not to be biased because I am Malaysian, but I love to see games like this. I love to see close games. I want to see who really earns the spot possible for Ascension, right? And it's good stuff. It's good stuff coming from RDA, but these guys, they're still very, very competitive. So going into the post-match stats, let's break all of that down for you guys at home. Ooh. Look at the 10 first kills across the board for both sides. Good stuff coming in from their entry fraggers as well. 1 thrifty, 1 clutch as well coming inside for RDA. We remember both of those. And the post-line conversions are not looking too bad for RDA.
Yeah, and I think this is where we draw the narrative from, right? RDA on their attacks, they've shown so much promise in being able to hunker down the sides once they've gotten the spike down. Meanwhile, for DSG though, it seems like they have a lot of trouble against RDA's proactive defense here on the side of Haven. It's like they just transplanted their Lotus playbook on towards Haven, you know what I mean? And again, Doctor here, he's gonna be my MVP, man. Pulling out the Clove pick on stage, I think this is the first time we're seeing it in MYSG as well, on a stage game no less. 24 and 16 with 4 first bloods, and we can forget the performance from Fixie and Sube. Sube is one of the players that's been quiet for a lot split now, but now he's gone absolutely ham.
Yeah, he absolutely has gone ham. Man, dude, look at the stats across the board still. Okay, I like Markel on the jet and he does really well on the op, but honestly, yeah, he finds that kind of space that he needs for his team, and I don't think if he played Neon, I don't think it would have been the same result. So yeah, oh my gosh, Macy, do you see the stats on this man?
80% KST. For a Clove, that's really, really good. At 46% headshot percentage as well. He has come to cook tonight, man.
Yeah, he absolutely has 46% on the headshot. I mean, yeah, he was going crazy. Absolutely crazy. And again, you know, going through the start of the split, I didn't figure Doctor to be one of the crazier players onto this roster, but he definitely can put up those numbers. Absolutely well. He deserves a spot on this team, and he deserves that spot as well into Ascension again, possibly, if that's going to be